Alright, let's do a basic setup for the RED camera. So you need the following things: the Scarlett body, LCD monitor, Red Volt battery, Red Mag cartridge, hex key, 2 screws that come with the monitor, short cable, and a lens. So we'll start by attaching the monitor. Monitor can either go in the front or the back. Let's do the front for now. Pull the monitor out of the way, drop the screws in, and bolt it on. Connect the monitor with a short cable. You'll just line up the little red dot with the red stripe on the connection. Insert our battery. The button right here opens the door. Push it till it clicks, then lock. Close the door. Have to loosen the ring for the lens mount. Then you press the button, pull off the body cap, line up the red circles, and attach your lens. Insert the Red Mag. And there you go. You have a basic setup for the RED camera, powered by the battery and the handle. Alright, so let's add a top handle and extra power. So you need your handle, large battery, battery adapter, cheese plate, and 2 hex keys. Start with the cheese plate. This comes with large screws and smaller screws. Keep these in the cheese plate so they don't get lost. So remove these first. So you'll line up the vent on the cheese plate with the vent on the camera. Then you'll be able to see the 4 small holes for the smaller screws. Alright, so we'll screw these in. Keep them a bit loose till you get all the screws in, then go back and tighten. And finally, since this is anchoring our rig, give them a bit of a tug. Let's attach our top handle. Screws for this are found in the handle. Pull those out. Tighten them up. Bit of a tug. Just enough to lock it, don't force it. Alright, let's replace our monitor. We're going to put it on the back this time. Next we'll do the battery adapter. You stick it into the little groove here on the side. Then just angle it down. And then you just push to snap it in. The battery, triangle part goes in this little triangle hole there. Drop it in. Make sure it clicks. This little red button will pop out. Let's replace our cable. Drop in our Red Mag. So we have the camera with cheese plate, top handle, large battery, and monitor. Let's have the viewfinder and dovetail. So here's what you'll need. Quick release adapter, dovetail plate, camera support adapter, the spinner rail, 2 ribs, the electronic viewfinder, and a long cable, and your hex key. So the ribs will attach from the cheese plate at the bottom to the cheese plate at the top. So there should be screws already in them. We have 3 ribs, this takes 2. Because of a slight misalignment, they're actually going to go at an angle. So you'll be able to see which ones have been bolted in, but you're going to start at the front on the bottom, and then the second one back on the top. Second rib, start in the 5th hole back on the bottom and the 4th hole on the top. You'll be able to see which of these have been worn. It's pretty easy to tell which ones they go into. All right, 2 screws for the rail can be found in the ribs. Now this can go anywhere on here. So next, simply loosen the connection here, slide the spinner onto the rail. Once again, very adjustable. You can raise the rail up. You can mount the rail higher or lower as you need to, and then the spinner will slide anywhere along the rail and lock it down. So let's put on our dovetail and then we'll connect the viewfinder. So the dovetail plate goes on the tripod like this. The adapter then slides on, lock it, and then the rail adapter clicks on. So let's start with the rail adapter. For a full production camera, it's usually best to start with this piece, and then you can add the rest. Once you get it on the tripod, it's easier to assemble. Then use a small screwdriver, tighten them up, make sure they're good and tight. And then this portion will be attached to the tripod. All right, let's put on the viewfinder. Remove the 2 screws, and these are going to go into here. Line it up. All right, swivel it around. There you have your viewfinder. And lock it down when you have it where you want it. So this one takes the long cable. Goes into the back. So just look for the notch in the middle of the cable. That'll line up with the notch on the port. So the viewfinder is going to attach to the EVF LCD port here. Now you can also put your LCD monitor through there, but attaching to this one does not allow you to control the camera. So be sure to have your LCD monitor attached to the front. That gives you touchscreen control. And then put your viewfinder in the back here. And replace the battery and attach my dovetail to the tripod. Right now we're ready for the rails map box. 15mm rails. Alright, let's add our follow focus. Map box. Alright, and there we have our full production camera. To attach the camera to the tripod, you attach the dovetail plate to the tripod plate. So, loosen this up. Now, the dovetail will attach to either a 1/4 inch screw or the larger 3/8 inch mount. 3/8 inch is recommended, it's a lot more stable. However, the one for this tripod is missing. So we'll go ahead and go with the 1/4 inch. Touch the tripod plate, lock it down. Place the plates. The quick release mount simply slides on. Make sure you're in the unlocked position. So the base plate that's on the camera will snap into this, and to release it, push the little red release button, and it'll pop off. Okay, to put the camera on the tripod, you're going to line up these 4 feet with the 4 grooves on the quick release mount. Then just drop it in. Once it's in, lock it down, camera secure. To release, just push in the release lever, pull forward, pull the camera out.